Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do a reading on your new love interest versus your past love interest. This is just their energy to give you a better idea of kind of who you're dealing with. For the new love, it could be somebody that you've just met or somebody that's about to come in, but it's probably not somebody that you have like dated for years and years or anything like that. This is relatively new. So past love, obviously someone that you dealt with in the past romantically, even if it's just like not a relationship, but a situationship, a flirtation. It's just whoever in the past's energy is coming out the strongest right now for you. So let's get started. And as always, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. It's all free and it definitely helps the channel out, and it's just a great way to participate. So let's get going. Let's look at your new person, and I will pull clarifiers on all of these cards so that we can get a full picture, because the clarifiers give us more info than the initial reading. So the new person has the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Swords. This feels to me like a person who they are moving on from something sort of tumultuous in their past. They're really trying to make major changes in their life. There was something that they feel bound to or trapped in that they want to move on from. They want to change things around. They want to even have a whole new life, it feels like a little bit to me. If you're already dealing with them, you may have noticed that they have some baggage that they're bringing in, or something that they're particularly stuck in their mind about, or maybe it's hindering your relationship going forward. But they do feel like they want to really make major changes in their life. And I think that's why they made this movement to begin with. Let's look at them a little closer, though. Six of Swords, clarify the Six of Swords. Yeah, they're moving forward. They're putting in work on themselves. They could even have moved physically and changed jobs in order to make this major change. Give me one on the Wheel of Fortune. This feels more like it's for this one. So we got the High Priestess. I think it was more for this. So yeah, they're just really focusing on themselves. They may be kind of not really divulging anything much about their past, being a little secretive about it, because they're working on some things. They're working on changing their life. Give me the clarifier on the Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Yeah, this has taken them a lot of courage to make these changes. These are pretty major changes. They're either going through right now or went through just before meeting you. They really want to change their life. They're trying to find the courage, or finding the courage to do that. Eight of Swords, clarify the Eight of Swords. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're still in their head about the ending that they've gone through, the pain, the heartache, the suffering that they've experienced. Hopefully not with you, but it feels like more like prior to meeting you. They just have a lot of things that they've gone through that they're really trying to get away from, changing their life again, for sure. So give me one on the Ten of Swords. Yeah. They're deeply hurt by somebody who is a King of Wands. In the negative, the King of Wands is somebody who is sometimes very much a player. They're usually very good looking, very charismatic. They're very creative and attractive to people. So they may have had some really harsh ending with the King of Wands that has just still got them wrapped around the axle with that Eight of Swords and that Nine of Swords, like up at nights, not sleeping, thinking about it. They're really trying very hard to change, to find the courage to move on from this, for sure. So you're probably dealing with somebody, this new person probably has a lot of baggage. So obviously that's up to you on how you want to deal with them, if you want to be involved with them or not. But just know where they're coming from is they're doing the work on themselves, on their life, and really trying to make a new life ago, even if they seem like they're stuck on the past. Okay, let's look at the past person that you dealt with. This person's coming up as the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. This person feels like they don't sleep at night. They are maybe indulging a lot to kind of, drown their sorrows type of a thing, or they're just engaging in some kind of like partier behavior, probably over you, I would think, since they're coming up in your past energy. Or this is just how they've conducted themselves in the past, and they're starting to feel bad about it. They're kind of like, guilty, keeping them up at night, potentially remorseful. I think they're getting some clarity about their life, their actions, the things they've been doing, potentially the things they did to you. They know that they are probably in need of a change, I would guess. So let's clarify the Three of Cups. Like I said, this feels like a partier kind of energy, Three of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, they're not dating anybody. They are single. So it's not an energy of them off with other people necessarily romantically. I think they're just out on the town and living it up and not sleeping at night over some kind of thing that they feel guilty about. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Wow, yeah. Seven of Cups, this is, again, another energy of being very much in their head, going over stuff over and over and over again. There are no cups in this particular artist version. They're all just shattered glass. So this person's having some deep mental issues. They may look like they're having the time of their life and that they're single, successful, independent, don't need nobody because they're just living it up, but that's not necessarily really true. This is probably what's more true. Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a truth they need to either tell you about, a communication they need to give you that they are withholding or blocking, or there's something about themselves that they need to be honest about that they're also potentially blocking. Do they want to communicate with the viewer? Yeah, oh yeah, they want the relationship back with you. Two of Cups. Because they're coming out as single and just going out on the town for a good time, but they're really, really depressed and upset. And the honest truth is they want a relationship. They just don't know how to get it, kind of a thing. Seven of Wands, clarify the Seven of Wands. Burdened, yeah. They're blocking this because they're super burdened. They may, in fact, be blocking the communication because they know they're not ready. They have a lot of things they have to work through with that Seven of Cups. A lot of things they're thinking about. A lot of guilt, potentially. What's keeping this person up at night? What is keeping this person up at night? The distance between you two, the emotional detachment, even the fact that one of you walked away from the other one, whoever did that, and that's going to be different for everybody. That's kind of all they think about is the distance between the two of you. And I think they try to, in some people's circumstances, they try to party it away or drink it away and, get out there and maybe they do fool around with other people just to drown their sorrows, kind of a thing. But the truth is they would like a Two of Cups. There just is so much here to unpack that they can't really come back quite yet or be honest quite yet. They're blocking it. So that's what I have for your past person and your new person. It looks like neither story is super easy, but I guess it depends on your particular scenario. It does look like the new person is trying to make headway in their life. They're just potentially very hurt from a past situation. The old person, they're just in their head, I think, over you and very upset and trying to cope as best they can. Let's get a wisdom card for you to close this out. And these are just oracle cards with like good life advice and that type of a thing. I feel my heart opening, and I know there is room in there for me. Other side, I treat myself with unconditional love. So this is a lot about loving yourself, finding yourself, making room in your heart for you. It's tough when you're dealing with people it looks like these people may have their own things that they're suffering with. You may be tempted to totally focus on them. And obviously we should help people as much as we can, but it's saying, make room for yourself while you're, making room for other people potentially. Obviously, give yourself the love that you need to. So, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps, and I will see you next time.